All right, welcome to session 5. Today, we're not just going to talk about stress. We're actually going to build your personal toolkit to manage it. Think of this as a collection of practical strategies you can start using, like right now, to stay steady and really thrive, both in your apprenticeship and everything else. So let's dive in.
Okay, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. A little stress from, say, an upcoming deadline, that can actually be useful. It gets you focused. But that feeling of being completely overwhelmed for weeks on end, yeah, that's different. That's being stuck. Our goal here isn't to get rid of stress entirely, because that's impossible. It's to learn how to move through it so you never get stuck in that muck in the first place.
So here's our game plan for building your toolkit. First, we're going to pinpoint the real enemy. Then, and this is crucial, you'll learn your own personal warning signs. From there, we'll pack your kit with some instant resets, lock in the core habits that make everything else work, and then finish up with some pro-level strategies to keep you ahead of the game.
So, just to be super clear, the enemy isn't that tough project or that tricky exam. It's the feeling of being completely swamped and stuck in that overwhelm. The real goal is to build up your resilience, your ability to bounce back quickly. It's literally like fitness, but for your mind.
All right, tool number 1 in the box is self-awareness. I want you to think of this like the flashing check engine light on your car's dashboard. If you don't notice the early signs of strain, it is way too easy to just slide all the way into burnout without even realizing it's happening. So let's figure out what to look for. So take a second right now and really think about this. What's the first thing you notice when you're getting stressed out? Is it a physical thing, like a tight feeling in your chest? Or maybe you start snapping at people? Or do you just kind of zone out and get lost in thought? Pinpointing that very first sign is the absolute key to taking back control early.
And just look at how many different ways this can show up. Physically, maybe your shoulders try to become earrings, or you get that awful knot in your stomach. Mentally, it could be your thoughts just spinning out of control, or maybe you just feel irritable with absolutely everyone. As you're looking at this list, which one or two just jump out at you? Recognizing your personal top signs is a total game changer.
And here's a pro tip that sounds almost too simple, but trust me, it works. When you're stressed, your brain literally deprioritizes short-term memory. It gets forgetful. So do your future self a favor. Write your warning signs down. Put them on a sticky note by your computer. That way, your past, calmer self can give your future stressed self a little nudge.
Okay, so you've spotted your warning signs, now what? What do you actually do? This next section is your in-the-moment first aid kit. These are the tools you can pull out the second you feel that pressure building.
This is your cheapest, fastest, most portable tool. It works by sending a direct signal to your nervous system that you're safe. You know what, let's just try one cycle together right now, okay? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Seriously, just a few rounds of that can be enough to reset your whole system.
But what about when stress just ambushes you out of nowhere? You know, you get that email that makes your stomach drop? Use the Spike Tamer. It's super simple. Step 1, state. Just name the facts, no drama. I received a critical email. Step 2, regulate. Change your physical state. Stand up, walk around, do a quick box breath. And step 3, act. Just do the next smallest possible thing. Don't overthink it, just act. This breaks the panic cycle because momentum beats getting stuck in your head every single time.
Okay, so those instant resets are fantastic, but they work so much better when they're built on a solid foundation. These next things, these are your non-negotiables. These are the core habits that keep your mental fitness strong day in and day out.
I want you to think of this slide as your brain's fuel gauge. Each one of these things directly impacts your mental state. You know, running on empty leads to those cranky decisions. Being dehydrated makes every small problem feel massive. These aren't optional luxuries, people. They're the essential fuel your brain needs to function well. This is such a huge mental shift for so many of us. We're taught to just power through, right? To just plow on grimly. But your brain, it just doesn't work like that. True productivity isn't about working longer. It's about working smarter. And these little fuel stops are pretty much the smartest thing you can do for your focus. So what does a smarter hour actually look like? Try this. 25 minutes of pure focused work, then a 5-minute fuel stop. And that 5 minutes isn't for scrolling social media. It's to get up, stretch, grab some water. This gives the focus center of your brain a chance to reboot. I'm telling you, you'll be amazed how much more you can get done.
Okay, let's be real about sleep for a sec. Whose phone has this magical ability to migrate from the charger all the way back to the pillow in the middle of the night? The single best trick for this is so simple. Just charge your phone in another room. That tiny little bit of effort is often enough to protect your most important recovery tool of all, your sleep.
All right, we've covered the foundations and the first aid kit. Now we're getting to the pro moves. These are the strategies that help you proactively manage stress by shifting your mindset and really setting yourself up for success.
You know, this might be the most important question we ask today. So often, the real source of our stress isn't the thing that happened, but the story we tell ourselves about it. These unhelpful stories can trap us in a loop and make everything feel 10 times worse than it actually is.
So, the pro move is learning to reframe. Just look at the difference here. The unhelpful story, "I always mess this up," is a total dead end. It just stops you. But the helpful reframe, "This is difficult and I can take one step," well, that opens up possibilities. It shifts you from panic mode into problem-solving mode, and that changes everything.
Another pro move is planning. Why? Because your brain hates uncertainty. It finds it incredibly exhausting. Just spending 15 minutes on a Sunday to sketch out your week removes a huge mental load. It means you're not waking up every single day already fighting fires before you've even had your coffee.
And finally, never ever underestimate connection. Our brains are literally wired for it. When we're stressed, our first instinct might be to pull away and isolate, but that is the worst thing we can do. Even a 2-minute chat with a colleague or a quick text to a friend can act as a powerful buffer against stress. As we wrap up, I really want you to hold on to this idea. The goal of this whole toolkit isn't to become some perfectly calm, zen superhuman. That's not real life. The goal is to be steady enough. Steady enough to handle what life throws at you, on most days. So please, be kind to yourself.
And sometimes, the tools in our personal kit, they aren't enough, and that is completely okay. If you feel like your mood has been low for weeks, or that anxiety is a constant passenger, it's time to reach for more support. These are all excellent starting points. Asking for help is the strongest, most practical thing you can do.
So let's bring it all back to one final actionable step. Remembering that the goal isn't perfect calm, it's just being steady enough. What is one small thing you can do tonight to help out tomorrow's brain? Maybe you'll charge your phone in the kitchen, or lay out your clothes, or pack a healthy lunch. Just pick one, because that's how mental fitness is built. One small, helpful choice at a time. Thanks so much for joining me.